spoke to Tennessee's head coach before the game. Last week, they knocked off the #1 team in the country, and now they have moved into the #1 position themselves. But he said that shouldn't matter. What matters is doing your job, executing on every play, and focusing on the next game. That's the most important. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
With him being late all the time. Like, you can't, just because you're coach or manager, you cannot be late.
I told him, I was like, shit. I mean, I told everybody, I was like, shit, I'm not going to be able to cap for people no more. It's going to be, show up on time or
from the gun, it's Bishop. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping them.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won.
That's my thing. It's like y'all are trying to do all this shit,
and now you mix it with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
All this shit on y'all ask y'all things. It's like the one thing y'all can control. Y'all wait 4 years in the project.
The Volunteers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
And he said,
out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my
at this point, it's like,
10,
why are we
15
checking?
times a game.
Why do I have to worry about that? And I get it. It's like, I'm literally going to have to be worried about my job, but also worry about what the fuck is
20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
We should be asked, like, hey, we appreciate it.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Actually, the other day, when they were talking about being they just shit.
You just see him through the check-in, if you don't check in at a certain time.
Exactly, and if you're not back from lunch by 1:15, that's what I don't like looking at that, because there's so many ways for them to solve their problem.
Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17.
I know who the fuck is doing this shit. I know who's the biggest.
That's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. And they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They'll give it to the transfer. First carry of the season. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down.
Y'all asked us to do 50 million things. Then now I got to worry about where everybody is. So now it's just like, I just want everybody to sit in the desk. Y'all hard to do. I sit in my desk all day. Do my work. For the most part. But if I'm not I might take a break or something, but also
Offense gets set for
I'm
second down.
You know what I'm saying? I know if I don't have anything for the next 2 hours or an hour or something, I
Throwing
can.
Sellers. Under pressure. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. Line gets set. First down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the air, it's Sellers. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Right side, it's Perry. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
I thought about
Smith takes the handoff. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing, Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
I have no idea what that means.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Sellers. Out wide left, it's Perry. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rush is on. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. On the move. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. This should be the last play of the quarter. He's changing the play. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there.
You go by
if you miss high, throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Sellers. Look out. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Perry. He's down right there, short gain on the ground.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Sellers. Snagged in the middle, it's Perry. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it. Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Got his man out of the backfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback changing the play. From the gun on third down, Sellers. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Motion from the wideout. Sellers to the air again. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, South Carolina. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. In the backfield, it's Bishop. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Bishop. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Bishop. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team. Expectations, Palmer, they're high. And you see why on that play. Dude's got some skill.
Yeah, he's big time, man. Listen, I'm not going to say this guy was flying under the radar before, but now he's going to become a household name playing wide receiver in the SEC. This is a conference that not only pumps guys into the NFL, people win Heisman trophies playing wide receiver in this conference, and this team thinks this guy's got an opportunity to be there in New York at the end of the year.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Quick give. It's Bishop. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Turns into the pile. A big stop from this defense as they force a fourth down and a decision coming right now. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Changing the routes with his receiver. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the catch. It's Sellers. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Unloads to the right. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Sellers. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Between the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 8 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Bruins looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Turns it on in midfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Making the adjustment. Throwing, Sellers. Pulls it in, it's Sellers. Taken down. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Right side. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Running inside, it's Bishop. There he goes. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. There's some room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The hand to the running back. That's plenty. He's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bishop. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Here's Sellers to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, the ground game. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Caught and headed to the end zone. Touchdown ball! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Making the adjustment on the play. Sellers. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Perry. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Again, it's Sellers. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Throwing, Sellers. He's going to run it. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read, the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
They boot it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down immediately. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Hits inside, it's Bishop. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards, and the way this game's going with the lead, it's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback...
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Wants to throw one first. They're all over him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sellers. Right side, it's Smith. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Sellers to the air again. Fires to the tight end. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Right down the middle. It's caught.
What a big play in the fourth quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback making the pass, getting the first down.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Throwing, Sellers. Turns it upfield. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Under pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the middle. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that obviously open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Smith. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Quarterback stays clean in the pocket on that touchdown pass. A little thank you is in order to the offensive line.
Maybe find him an NIL deal, right? Feed those guys. Go get them to a buffet. Take care of those big uglies up front, because when you have that kind of pocket, you should take advantage of it. You should be able to make big plays, and he does.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Sends it back in motion. They'll run it. Breaks the tackle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have raided through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to take off. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning Bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The lone back's got it. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Got a little grass. He now has 111 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Here's another kneel down as they set up the game-winning field goal and run the time right down to the wire. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This almost certainly to win the game. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Here comes the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Sellers. Left side is Sellers. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads.
What that sorry-ass nigga got to say now? Right? Because he said I couldn't pass, but I just drove it down the field. Game-winning touchdown. What that sorry-ass nigga gonna say in the chat now? You gonna blow my shit up? Alright. 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 Sorry-ass nigga.